It is not often that we start a show this early, but today is a very special day. It is the draft lottery pick day. So happy draft lottery to each and every one of you. My name is Nick. I'm joined with my boy Shaner. We're going to have a lot of the crew that's going to jump on a little bit later on here. I mean, it's still early. Everybody's getting home from work. So expect a little bit of Drew Deeks, Damen, Marco. I don't know if producer James is going to start, but we never know. We might get a special appearance. Shaner, how's it going? How excited are you? And how's your level of anxiety today?
You know what? My level of anxiety is not that high because we are guaranteed top 3. And, might I add, we have the best odds at the first overall pick in NHL history because this season the new rules come into effect where the last 4 teams, I believe, 4 or 5, whatever, the last 4 teams, let's go with that, do not have a chance at the first overall pick. They can only go up 10 spots. So those chances, those percentages go to us. If they win the lottery, we win first overall. You know, saying that doesn't really make sense, but that is the facts.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it. But you know what? Top 3 anyways is magical. And we know that we won't pull a KK. Okay? No disrespect to KK. I love them, but we won't go off the board with this one. I guarantee it. Guaranteed.
I'm going to repeat what I've been saying for the past couple of weeks. I mean, I know I haven't been on for the past couple of weeks, and just an FYI, I did not quit Habs tonight. I'm still here. I have been busy with a new job and lifestyle changes with that, so please bear with me. I'm going to start being back on a little bit more often in the next couple of weeks here, but let's be honest. Again, I'm going to repeat what I've been saying, is that for the first time in, I don't know, 15 years, actually ever, let's go with ever, I have faith in the Montreal Canadiens' as front office that they're going to do the right thing. And that's kind of sad that I now have faith. But we got to laugh about it. I think we have a pretty good preview from what we saw during the trade deadline show that Kent Hughes and Jeff Gorton and the Habs front office kind of know what they're doing. And now we have a player development coach.
Wow.
Insane. So yeah, pretty stoked.
It's looking good. And you know what, this is a deep draft, right? Even if we don't get first overall, I think we'll be fine either way. We'll talk about it later. I mean, there's plenty of names that have been thrown around, you know, the usual suspects such as Cooley and Slavkovsky and whatnot, but no matter what, we're looking good. Like we will improve dramatically in July, I think July 7th. So no matter where we pick, first, second, or third, it's a good day to be a Habs fan.
Exactly. Sloan, to answer your question here, it can start in 10 minutes. It can start in an hour and 10 minutes. I honestly don't know. It says 6:30, but let's be honest, it will not be 6:30. But meanwhile, we are here to entertain you. Chat, thank you so much for hopping on today, and everybody who's watching. We're going to be live for however long it takes, I guess. And if you have any questions, anything you want to talk about, just leave us some comments into the chat. We'll address your questions. And don't be afraid to press that like button, that subscribe button, and visit habstonight.net to get your official merch. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to have a Father's Day special. Well, a couple of weeks, I should say next week. Father's Day special, new merch coming out. So keep an eye on that. We have another guest that's about to hop on, so join us in welcoming our boy Damen. I should call you Craig Button, maybe.
Yeah, I guess I could go mini Craig Button.
I'm gonna call you Damen Button. Damen Button.
Button. Okay. Button doesn't know shit.
How's it going?
Going good. Looking forward to this draft, but excited yet nervous.
You look a lot more excited than we are. So I'm going to let you talk about your excitement for like 2 seconds because I think you need to get it off your chest a little bit.
Yeah. I'm excited to see you. I've been waiting for this draft since 2018 to see who gets Shane Wright, and I finally get to see who ends up going to, but hopefully it's this team right here. I pray. Let's just say
Yeah,
that.
Way
And,
harder.
even if not,
Yeah,
Logan
baby.
Cooley, Matt Savoie, Uri Slakowski, so many good options. And even if we want to go defense, which I don't think we need at the moment, Simon Nemec, but I'm really excited to see him. Just looking forward to this. This is going to be such an exciting day. But is it okay if I push forward a conspiracy for the fun of it?
Do it.
What the hell? Go for it.
Do
Okay,
it.
here's my
Nothing better to
weird
do.
conspiracy. I have a conspiracy theory, and if I end up being right, I'm just gonna shock myself, but I'm gonna say this for the fun of it. Arizona's gonna win because they're moving to a small
Oh,
stadium,
God.
and they need a superstar player to move them up to a bigger stadium in the future and get them back to the fans, get the fans back in the building, I should say. That's
That
my
would be worst
conspiracy
case
theory.
scenario. Yeah.
At this
worst
point,
case
Shaner,
scenario.
we might as well just make a bet that Edmonton's gonna win it.
Yeah, they're still playing in the playoffs, but they
Yeah,
certainly
but,
have a
you know.
chance.
Gary's gonna find a way to get to Vegas. Just watch.
Anything's possible with these people, but no, I mean, Arizona getting it. It's that's such a weird
Yeah.
situation because you can't compare it to any other sport. Every other major sport league, every team, even the bottom feeders, are still able to have an NHL level caliber arena or stadium or whatever. At a university arena, is that it? Like 4,700 seats for an NHL team. We keep saying this, but like Bettman doesn't seem to understand how stupid that is to have let it gone to this point. Like this should have been chopped up years ago. We knew this was a failed project. It's going to continue to fail. So for them to get a first overall pick would just be salt in the wound, like disgusting, embarrassment to hockey.
Here's my surprised face.
You're not going to be phased at all.
I ain't chugging a bottle of wine this time. Not even worth it.
It's to be expected.
Not worth it. But so hypothetically, let's say that, you know what? I'm going to call it this, and this is going to be my word. It's already my word. But if we get Gallaghered tonight and we lose that first round, that first ball, we've got a top 2 or top 3 basically confirmed. Who's your pick for 1, 2, or 3? Who is your go-to? Who's your
Damen,
pick?
go for it.
Okay, my number one, Shane Wright. Shane Wright's my number one, obviously, but 2 and 3, I guess you could say it's sort of a toss-up. But for me personally, with the way he's been playing right now, I really like Logan Cooley, so I'll put him up there. And then number 3, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but go ahead. I haven't been hated, but I've been hated a lot before for a lot of different things, so I'm going to say Matt Savoie.
Ooh,
that's bold.
That is a deep pick, but you know what? I think he's a sleeper. This guy could be a steal in the 10s because that's where he's falling right now, which is ridiculous. He should be top 5. But I certainly have, Shane Wright. That's a given. I also Logan Cooley at 2. Number 3 is interesting though. I think there's 3 guys like Damen. You said Matt Savoie could creep up the 3rd spot. There's also Slavkovsky's been mentioned a lot, but also Joachim Kemmel. Probably butchered that, but anyway,
he's a monster.
He has been a roller coaster. This guy started off almost projected first overall, and then he dipped down to 20, and then he's back to 10. And like, my goodness, find your rhythm, guy. But at least we know that he has a lot of talent, a lot of promise. So those 3 guys I'd keep my eyes on. And then, like you said, Damen, there's obviously Simon Nemec, who's the best defenseman available. Again, I don't think I would go with a defenseman. When you have a top 3 pick like this year, you have to go forward. We have such a strong defensive prospect pool that we don't really need to get another one, even though he's going to be great. I think we really need some reinforcements up front. So a forward is what I'm expecting.
I'm going to piss off a lot of people here, and I'm not on the Shane Wright bandwagon. Fuck that one, my bad. I have never been on the bandwagon, so my apologies to everybody that I'm pissing off tonight. So if we get the first round, my pick, and I've been slamming it on Twitter all day and getting ripped for it, is Slav. He is my guy. Yeah. Watched him, Damen. We were talking World Juniors and even Olympics earlier this year. I know that you and I talked about him a little bit here, but watching him play, he seems like a complete player to me. He's big. He's got a hell of a shot. He's a hell of a skater. So he's my guy. He's my first rounder. As for second, Shane Wright. Okay, I'll give you Shane Wright. But Logan Cooley would be the third for me. So that is my list, completely different than you guys. But I am not on the Shane Wright bandwagon. Do not ask me why. I don't know. I just have this gut feeling. There's no logic explanation. I'm just not on the bandwagon. And apparently I'm not the only one. So if in the comments you are not on the Shane Wright bandwagon, please let me know because, oh, see, there you go. Andrew has my back. Really like Andrew. And see, Andrew even said, if I hear you say it's fine one more time, I'll be worried. Andrew, I'll be saying it's fine all damn night. So start getting worried. Just saying.
Yeah. The Habs Tonight community is a safe space, okay? Everyone is entitled to their opinion, and we respect those opinions. And Nick is a great hockey mind, and she knows what she's talking about. Okay, well, so I better not see anybody bash her. But I am fully on the Shane Wright train. I love this guy.
He's got your name.
I love it. It's spelled differently. But yes, I'm a bit biased. Okay, we share the same.
A Shane is a Shane.
We're all a brotherhood there, but no, I think he is very special, and what has really hindered his progression and his season this year is the fact that he missed a complete season last year. 2021 was scrapped for the OHL, so now he jumped a year, and now he's just getting back into his groove. But even then, he's got like 94 points in 60 some games. Like he's still putting up the points. But he's a two-way centerman, right? So the comparisons with Patrice Bergeron blow my mind because, okay, you can't compare anybody to Patrice Bergeron. Patrice Bergeron is his own guy, okay? We've compared Suzuki to him and all that.
I was gonna say, excuse me, Nick Suzuki.
Scrap that. I don't want to hear any comparisons to Patrice Bergeron. He is his own guy, just like Shane Wright is his own guy. And if I were to throw out a comparison. In some senses, yes, Justin, but I still don't like the comparison. I think he's a slightly smaller Mark Scheifele. And I know I'm going to piss off some Habs fans saying that name, okay? I'm not talking
pissed off the whole fan base by saying
I'm
Mark.
not talking about his blind sides, okay? Don't worry about that. I'm talking skill level. I'm talking hockey player, okay, here. Smaller Mark Scheifele. That's where I'm at right now.
Shane, I was blindsided by that.
Where's the drums? Those too
okay,
good.
Enough with the blindsided.
Yeah, but that's just my take on Shane Wright. I think he is the real deal. I love him.
I wanted to. I had a comment here that. Oh, okay, got deleted. I'm gonna bring on our very own Marco. How's it going, buddy?
Welcome, Marco.
Guys, are we ready or what?
Oh, baby!
You guys as pumped as I am.
Marco's even more pumped than Damen. Wow. I didn't think that was possible.
Wow.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Just got back from work there. I've been thinking about the draft lottery all day, so I'm just ready to get into him, waiting to see until we start. Ready to see where we position. I was doing some more research about the draft prospects coming up, and a few of them, they really got my mouth watering. I think it's a really deep, talented class. I heard you guys talk about Shane Wright a little bit. That guy, I think he's just so clinical, so efficient and certain with everything that he does. Obviously, extremely reliable guy, but even Logan Cooley, he just makes those plays too that really just makes makes your jaw drop. You know, like he's more, I think, of kind of like that flashy player where you could even see it when Shane Wright celebrates his goals. It's very, very like monotone, very like humble. You know, Logan Cooley, he puts a little bit more into it, but another thing that I do like about Shane Wright is that he has that captaincy sort of factor. He was captain at one point with the Canada's junior team, and he's also captain for the Frontenacs. So leadership is good. We'll take whatever we could get, especially with our veterans exiting the sort of system. We're going to need all that sort of presence we could get in our younger guys. But regardless where we pick, we're guaranteed top three. It's such a deep class, a lot of talent to go around. I'm just excited to see where we end up. I'm hoping that we reach for the stars and we get that first pick.
Marco, we just gave out our list of if the Habs pick 1, 2, or 3. So just curious on yours here.
Number one, I would go Shane Wright. It's really, I've been kind of battling within myself all day between him and Logan and Cooley, just because I don't like everything I just said before. So
Yeah.
him and Shane Wright, they're close 1 and 2, but definitely 1 and 2 in my books. And then number 3, it's kind of up in the air because then it kind of depends on what the Canadiens are sort of looking for. Are they looking for a goal scoring winger? Are they looking to sort of level up more on D and to build depth over there? Because you could go with someone like Nemec. You could also go for Slavkovsky if you're trying to go for the winger who could score goals. There's also Matt Savoie. So I mean, there's a lot of options to go around. But I think the best sort of overall player, I would go with either Slavkovsky or I think Savoie. But Geeky could also be a sneaky little pick there too.
Yeah.
Sleeper. That guy's
Big
Yeah.
huge. Is he
That's
like
the thing, though.
6'5" or something?
Something like that. It's
Massive.
something ridiculous. All these guys are just young stars in the making. But that's a good thing about this is that the top 10, I think, is going to be guaranteed to get a stud no matter what.
That's
It really depends. Like third and going downwards towards 10, I think it depends more on the team's needs and what they are looking to sort of improve on. But regardless, there's just world-class players to go around at every position. Same thing with the third overall. So, yeah, tough choice between Slavkovsky and I think Savoie Geeky for me over there. But I think I go with Slavkovsky because we could definitely use that support at wing, that goal-scoring threat to kind of partner up with Suzuki, Caulfield, and perhaps even Evans paling down the line too. So if I had to narrow down to one, I'd probably say Slavkovsky to make a very long answer short.
Well explained.
That's okay.
Yeah.
My question for you boys is, hypothetically, we get the first draft. Let's say we do pick Shane Wright. I guess the trending topic today would be, does he go back in the juniors next year or do you bring him up right away? So what do you do with Shane Wright if you pick him next season? Shane, let's go first.
I would love to chime in on this because I have very strong opinions about that certain topic. I am of the opinion that no matter who we pick should play another year in juniors. I don't want to see their faces with the team next year unless it's at the end of the season. Okay, because I mean, we'll touch on it later, but I wouldn't mind tanking another year. You know, you look at the draft class coming up after that, it's mouthwatering. Like it is beautiful. So if you know, whatever benefits the player in his development, right? The whole player development department will oversee that and see what's best. But I think another year in juniors or another year in their respective league would be best for whoever we pick. I'm going to throw that out.
Damen?
Oh yeah, so for me, here's actually my opinion with this particular subject. So what I would do is I would, of course, my plan, especially with Shane Wright, send him back to Kingston for another year because he lost a full season and he didn't really get a chance to play much hockey during the 2020-2021 season because of COVID. And he only played in that U18 tournament and that was it. But he did do a lot of physical activity outside of hockey. He did work more on the physical side of the game, especially going to the gym more often from what I've heard from what his trainers and a lot of analysts have said about him. So right now, I'd say send him back. But if he's showing that he's NHL ready and he's going to dominate in the NHL, I won't hold him back. But I personally think it's best to leave him in Kingston. And I see Kevin Weeks and Jamie Hershey getting ready for the lottery. So stoked but nervous. That's all I'm saying. Man,
Kenton is beautiful, bald head. Oh, so beautiful.
Such a beauty.
It's time to put on the jersey.
Okay. If
Marco, get you for your opinion.
Well, I'm with you guys on that. There's absolutely no need to rush the development. I think it would be wise to have them stick in the juniors for most of the year, join the AHL maybe a little bit later, get that sort of pro sort of experience in before you start with the team. I really hope that they do get the Owen Power and Matty Beniers sort of treatment like we saw this season, you know, only coming in the last couple of weeks. There's absolutely no need to rush him. I don't want him to pull KK and rush the development. So that's what I'm looking to see. I'm with you guys on that.
Yeah. No, I think like Shane said, anybody who, not only for tanking purposes here, but let's just go like logical purposes. I give the kids a proper chance to develop, especially having a player development coach now. So
Yep.
let's just see what they say and what they do. Like, there's no point in rushing anything. We know we're most likely not going to be back in the playoffs next season. We can touch on this maybe after we get the lottery going, but per what Kent Hughes has been saying, we do not have a starting goalie next season. Like, there's so many empty spaces, so many questions right now, other than getting a first round pick. I don't know. I'm more concerned about that right now than picking first, second, or third. Let's put it that way. Like, this right now means absolutely nothing to me in the way this season's been going. We're probably going to get Gallaghered 100% in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That's just our luck at the end of the day, right?
Shane, you're muted.
So,
That's a great story, buddy.
Thanks. So, how sweet would it be to have the first overall pick at home? Like, let's not forget the draft is in Montreal this year, and we're trying to go there. We're trying to get our tickets. Don't worry. There he is. What a beauty.
Yeah. Looking like Bruce Willis there.
Legend. With the little 10 behind. I like that. I like that little 10. Piss off, Coyotes.
Yeah, we just hope that today on May 10th, in honor of Guy Lafleur, we get a little bit of luck. Shane, rub Kent's head for a little bit of good luck, because that's what you do. We have a Habs Tonight legend right now in the green room. And yes, you know him as Drew Deeks, but we know him as Andrew. Andrew, long time no see, buddy.
What's up, peeps?
Welcome to the
How
party.
pumped are you?
I'm fired up. This is a very important day for a lot of teams, especially ours. So I'm looking forward to it. We need some Habs-ativity. It sounds like you guys are not expecting much, so
Just a little nervous.
Jeez,
Yeah.
You guys are just like we have a guaranteed top 3 pick, and you guys are like, oh, like come on, guys, come on.
I have draft day PTSD, okay? Can you blame me? Can you find me a Habs fan that does not have draft day PTSD? Please.
The past does not
Apart
equal
from
the
maybe
future.
you. Yeah, okay. Hence the Marc Bergevin era, 10 years.
It's over. It's over.
I
though.
know, thank God. But it
Exactly.
lasted 10 years.
We're good.
10
God.
years of
It's a new
bull crap.
It's a new everything, guys. So
See,
So
we
what are our
need you.
thoughts? Like, I don't know who you guys have said you want. So who do you want? Who does everybody want to take? What's the consensus? If depending on which slot we get.
So the consensus is that Lou Lamoriello does not look very, very happy to be alive right now.
I was
on
going to
TV.
say that. He looks kind of
He was
dead.
born
Just-
that way.
Like, whew, like holy crap! Even I'm more pumped than him. But I said I want Slav first. I'd go with Shane
Wow.
Wright second and Cooley third.
I completely missed that. I didn't even catch it. That's a hot take, Nick.
A very hot take.
I don't know if you guys can
And,
still hear me, but my
We can
camera-
hear you,
yeah.
yeah, but we see the baby face
good.
of Cole Caulfield.
We see little Cole.
Baby Cole is here, no matter what.
Mini
guys. He
mini
will be.
beauty.
Part
Mini
of
beauty.
us. But
And my camera's
yeah,
all screwed. Sorry.
that's
I'll figure
okay.
it out.
You wanted positivity. I mean, you're very smiley right now. So
You know what? I'm just gonna leave this up for now.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's very positive.
Yes, we need that. We
Let's
really
get
need
your top three. If the Habs pick first, second, or third, who do you pick?
that. Well, I think Shane Wright's even on screen right now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think who said the quote? I don't know who it was, but like, win the middle, win the game, or whatever it is. One of the analysts from TSN or something like that. But anyways, but we need centermen still, and it's the most important and hardest position to draft at, and we haven't been able to do it. So if we get number one, I think you have to get Shane, and then I really would like Cooley at number two, even though I know Bob McKenzie just released his picks and he's got Slav at number two, which makes some of you guys happy. But I think based on the way Kent Hughes talked about, they want to build a fast, skilled, offensive, exciting team. I think you got to take Cooley at two if you can.
Definitely.
That's the kind of player you're getting in him. So you talk about PTSD in it, because like with Slav, I know he's not Kotkaniemi, but I don't really know that much about him to say it at the same time. Like, I only know his size and that he's a monster. If he can skate and he doesn't fall down all the time, I'll take him. But as far as the rest goes, I mean, like someone said, Jonathan Huberdeau and Draisaitl were drafted at number 3 in the 3 spot. So, some people made the comparisons, so I don't know. I mean, like, I think we'll get a good player no matter what. So I just really hope that it fits into what we're trying to do as a team, so.
I just want to let you know that I
Oh.
have screenshotted your happy face right now because it's going to become my next meme of when the Habs draft 29th instead of first or something like that, because it just looks like a happy one, but a very sad one too. Like it's a happy, sad smile.
I don't know what's up with my feed. I'll figure it out, but you guys can
Your
hear me,
feet or your
obviously.
feed? I heard my feet.
My feet are very comfortable, so my feet are fine. But
Very happy for you.
Glad to hear it.
aren't you glad to hear that?
I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you.
I'm going to step away first. I'll leave myself up here because I know you guys just love looking at me so much, but I'm going to grab my water. I'll be back.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
actually I'm gonna turn my TV on. I'm gonna try to see if I can look at that at the same time.
Yeah, for everybody who's asking us if we have a stream right now, I'm so sorry. We do not. We all moved our setup to have a TV behind, or in front of us.
Mhm.
So our apologies for that. And technically, I don't know if we're allowed to give illegal streams onto a feed while we're being monetized. So we're just going to say no.
Probably not. That is
Just
a
gonna
wise
say no.
decision.
Yeah.
Very wise.
This is a wise comment here. Drew, don't ever fix your camera because his face is appropriate for anything that happens tonight.
Yeah.
Seriously. It's the perfect meme. So, let's talk playoffs just until we get something going here. So, who has surprised you the most? Which team has surprised you the most? Shaner.
LA Kings.
Ooh.
The LA Kings. I had Edmonton in like 5 or 6. I forget. But I thought the Kings were going to get stomped. And shout out to our pizza boy, Philippe Danault, who is still showing up. He's having a fantastic season. We have to acknowledge that. We miss you. Well,
Playoff
I miss
Phil.
you dearly. I know, Nick, you don't miss him, but I miss him. He was one of my favorite players. Too bad that Bergevin was a cheap ass and couldn't sign him. But hey, you know what? He's having a good time in LA, in the warm weather with a good team. So I'm loving what I'm seeing from them. But Edmonton's a tough cookie. I don't know if they're going to get through.
How about Jonathan Quick? He's been standing on his head. Did you see
Holy
that bare
moly.
hand save? He's
Oh.
vintage Jonathan Quick from what I've been seeing in that
Yeah.
series.
Turn back the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
It's
real.
been insane watching those two series, but I think we all had Colorado just like blowing by Nashville. I think we
No
all.
surprise there. Yeah.
Yeah, I had that in
Yeah.
5, but
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I had
same.
5-2.
Yeah.
Same.
We were generous.
Them
Oh,
losing Saros definitely
man.
hurt them for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, Colorado's just a different beast.
They're OP. It's nuts.
Insane.
Yeah.
One series that has surprised me, I was expecting the Calgary Flames to blow by the Dallas Stars, and that's not the case right now. It's a very physical series, and it is not what I was expecting.
Mhm.
It could go
Yeah.
either way
Yeah.
at this point.
It's a
Yeah.
pretty good series. I'm loving that hatred between Klingberg and Kachuk. That's pretty entertaining. Even though both of them can't fight, it's fun to see them try, and it's a very exciting series. I think the goaltending has really stood out. You know, Jake Ottinger has been nuts
Oh,
for Dallas, and we know what Markstrom can do. He's kept the Calgary boys in it. But shout out Tyler Toffoli. You know, some Calgary fans are ripping on him. Just want to give all you a big finger because that's our boy
Big
and we
finger.
care about him. Don't disrespect our boy Top Teddy Toffoli, okay? That's
No.
not cool, man. Oh, nice glass.
once a Hab, always a Hab, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Come on,
that was gonna
Bill,
be my
get on
pick
with it.
too. For the most like surprising one, for sure, Calgary, because they're just a wagon all year. But yeah,
Yeah.
Dallas has really kept it. If it wasn't for Ottinger's play up, obviously the series would be completely different. But he was great in the regular season, had a little bit of a tougher showing towards the end, but in the playoffs, oh my god, he's kept them in. And
Yeah.
that's probably the series that surprised me the most as
It's
well.
starting now. I'm so nervous.
Damon.
Come on, Bill.
The nerves
Cool.
shaking a
Vegas
little bit
Golden
here.
Knights.
I just want to point out, like, I don't understand why Bill Daly is still like why he still exists on this channel. Like,
Yeah, that's right.
why is he still
That's
here?
right, Big.
Yeah, he should be in the next James Bond as the next Bond villain, to be honest.
I think Batman's more of a villain,
Yeah.
but I mean, he's not
The
very.
duo.
He's not. Oh, Buffalo gets it. Oh, right.
So it's
Screw you,
16.
Vegas.
Vegas.
That's pretty funny.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's
Buffalo looks
that's where
pretty
they were
happy.
projected, right? They're projected
Yeah.
16th. Right?
Yeah.
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 So far, so good.
We're-
Very early, but
So far, so good.
so far, so
And-
good.
If I'm not mistaken, if we see
Ciao, Marco.
one of these bottom teams, if we see one of these bottom teams go up, that is a very
Yeah.
good sign. Okay, very good
Yes.
sign. Be happy if one of these teams goes up.
Vancouver.
Oh, these guys look so happy to be alive.
Yeah,
Let's-
come on.
Jeez.
He looks
Lighten
like
up,
he
shovel day off.
literally looks like he just got out of bed.
I think I got to figure it out, guys.
Oh no.
Lou Lamoriello looks very sad.
Well,
bummed.
probably because he just fired Barry Trotz. I'd be sad too.
Jets should just hop on that and make him the new head coach.
That'd be very wise of them.
Who should do that?
Barry. I predicted Barry Trotz to Winnipeg. That's my hot take.
They should.
They're gonna go to commercial
Yeah.
before they do the top three. aren't
See,
they?
look at
Yeah.
him. Holy
sure.
crap.
These GMs don't look very thrilled, I must say.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be thrilled sitting there and like you picking 13. Like, yeah, okay, cool. But I mean, show like one sign of
Just show a
Right?
smile or something. A little thumbs up, like anything.
Show emotion, show personality.
Look, this guy.
Show you have a
Yeah.
pulse.
He understood the assignment.
Sad Lamoria. Lamoria. Wow, I can't
Lamoriello.
talk.
Lamar.
Thank you. Meme material.
And Nick's been drinking.
Oh, I have tons of water on the rocks.
Water on the rocks.
Oh yeah.
Same here.
I just tried Bobby Margarita for the
How
first
is
time
it?
tonight. I'm not a tequila fan, so like I
Oh.
didn't love it.
So it's like very
But-
tequila-y.
Yeah, that's what a margarita is, right? Like
Mm.
it's
Yeah, but
tequila-
sometimes you get a tequila like a margarita that's not super tequila-y.
yeah, it's heavy-ish on the tequila. Ooh,
Okay.
Sabres. Ooh, the Sabres got here. Number 8?
And a
Nine,
hundred.
number 9. Oh, okay, number 9.
Next
sorry.
should be
Mhm.
Detroit.
Okay,
if
so
everything
Detroit,
goes
yeah.
according to plan.
I'm
Yeah,
starting.
so
to
far,
get
it's
nervous.
gone exactly as planned.
Yeah.
This is
There
going
we
too
go.
fast for my liking.
I
thought
know
I'd
it's
have
too
more
fast. I'm like,
suspense
no,
here.
we're up soon.
I don't mind. I don't mind. Let's get it done.
Yeah, you're right, Shane. Get the band-aid off.
Come on,
Yeah.
Billy.
If you guys see me muted, like yelling at my other camera, that's because I'm doing 2 recordings at once. So just ignore me. If you see me muted yelling at like the air,
Pierre Dorian, his mouth moved a bit, so a bit of pulse.
that's progress. That's progress.
Damon, I think you're ahead of us.
Yeah, because I'm still at
Extremely well.
Detroit.
Damon, slow down.
Yeah,
Give us a
same.
second.
That's it. Ottawa just
Sorry.
got it for me.
Just kidding.
Damon, shut up for 2 minutes.
You look so
We love you,
comfortable, but
Damon.
we're
We love
not.
you.
Hey, believe me, I'm not comfortable. My heart's beating like 100 beats a second.
I'm having a heart attack.
I just got Ottawa now. I don't know how.
Oh,
tiny
Yeah, me
it
too.
is
You're
compared
way
to
behind.
yours.
I just got Ottawa too.
All right. If we get
Okay,
like
I'm on
where we get like
Columbus.
contain the excitement.
I'm at 6.
Same. Like
5
they're-
is being
they're ju-
revealed now.
Okay,
Oh
Chicago.
wow, you're ahead.
Oh God, you guys shut up then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on mute for sure then for my reaction because I'm gonna let you guys get the feed first because I'm gonna be ahead, I think. Yeah.
Oh shit! New Jersey went up.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, so they moved up a spot. Okay.
Oh shit!
It's getting real, y'all.
Arizona, do it.
Shane, shut up.
It's not
I'm still
Arizona.
I'm still
I
at
just-
Philly.
I just want it to be Arizona.
I'm at Philly.
I know who it is. You guys want to know?
You know who got first? You're not
I'm
that
so ahead of everybody, I feel like. I
Okay.
think me and Shane are on the same
Just-
one.
Are you there already,
Stop
Shane?
talking for like 2 seconds.
We're on
Seattle
top
at
three.
4th.
We're
Ford
on
just got
top three.
revealed.
Okay, I'm at Seattle at 4th.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
Oh baby.
We're down to the top
Okay.
3, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
That
top
was
three now.
fast. That was
It's gonna go
freaking fast.
commercial, isn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's on
I
commercial
told
break.
you
You're doing a
guys.
housing ad or something.
This
Wow.
is it, folks.
Oh,
Nobody
is
has
it.
time for this.
Strap
I feel
up.
like-
middle this.
How you doing over there, Damon? I'm feeling it now, buddy.
I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to breathe.
Deep breaths.
I should.
You guys hyperventilating.
We should sponsor like an Apple Watch for Damon just to record his heart rate.
Yeah.
We should have it like on the side, like another monitor, just Damon's heart rate.
Believe me, I can tell you this, not easy. 12,000 steps so far, and this is the most my heart rate's gone up today.
My heart rate's at 62. That's how calm I am.
Okay.
Even James just now is like, holy suspense. Everyone is on edge right now. It's crazy.
Andrew, I'm
Yes.
literally fine.
You
Sorry,
are
other
literally
Andrew.
fine.
Yeah, it's because he's been saying like if I
Oh, I
say
thought you were talking to
I'm
me.
fine one more time, like it's because I'm not fine. But this is not like the trade deadline. I'm actually fine.
Yeah.
I've never been more relaxed. Actually,
It's exciting. It's not
just
stressful,
totally
it's
zen down.
exciting, you know?
it's I'm not stressed because no matter what,
it's a W.
It's
But,
just
I mean,
anxious.
No,
It's anxious energy.
I wouldn't.
it's
That's
just
what it
like
is.
it's a reward for sucking all season. If we get the
Yeah.
first, I'll feel less bad. But aside from that,
Yeah.
you know.
Personally, I'm fine with 1 and 2. 3 is where I think you start to think a little bit more. Okay,
Yeah.
what are we doing now? I think 1 and 2 are pretty much locks in my opinion, but
Yes,
obviously
I
they're-
agree. I agree with Marco.
Yeah.
everyone's got their takes. So
Brando, I was talking to Brando. I tried to get him on.
Brando.
He really wants Slav. He would take him at number 2, I think.
Oh,
And that's you guys are on board. You guys
Slavic,
should
yeah, because Brando and I had a conversation. I think it was like 3 weeks ago about we had like a Slav party in WhatsApp. We just like boosted the guy's ego for 2 hours, but
Oh my god.
What was I
he's
gonna
on
say?
board.
Well, just the Logan Cooley like Caulfield connection, I think could be cool because they're both from the States.
Oh
And I
man,
feel like
that's electric right there.
that's
There's
a
lot of
combo.
talent.
Like Suzuki Cooley Caulfield or something crazy. Like I know
That's my main
not a big-
main thought for getting Slav is that playing with Suzuki and Caulfield, that would be an insane line.
yeah,
sure.
they would need size on that line because Cooley would make it smaller.
Yeah,
And it's already
definitely.
relatively small. So I swear I thought Sebastian Aho was Yakupov for a second. I have no idea. It was like
Yakupov.
Yakupov.
the greatest.
I'm like, what the
draft pick
frick
in-
is he
in
they're
doing?
back from
recent
commercial.
history.
Back from commercial.
What year is
yeah,
this?
just
Oh
back.
man.
the
All right.
greatest first overall bust in the history of the draft.
Come
Okay,
on, baby.
I'm gonna have my mic
So-
muted and my reaction's gonna be muted, guys.
Marco, I think we're gonna get spoiled here by the boys, but
We
Sorry,
might,
I'm gonna
no.
scream.
Yeah, I
At
know
least
you
we'll be
are.
spoiled.
okay.
Let's go.
We spoiled
so
with some
nervous.
nice reactions. All right.
Is it weird that am I the only one just forgot that playoff hockey was even a thing right now?
There's
Like,
playoff
just
hockey
watching
going
this.
on?
Have you guys
I
not
had,
seen
like-
it yet?
Who's 3?
No.
Who's 3? No.
We're just seeing 3 now.
Have you guys
3,
seen it
3,
yet?
3, 3. Arizona.
Yes.
Let's go.
Come on,
Yes!
Ken.
That's
are
a W
good!
in my books already.
Yeah! Let's go! Shane Wright, welcome to Montreal, baby! Let's go!
And Nick, we've been spoiled.
Damon is alive. Damon is alive,
Yes!
ladies and gentlemen.
Yes!
Wow.
Couldn't be
Wait,
more
wait.
happy.
Right.
Hey,
Wait.
Marco, wait.
I'm gonna pull him out and
gotta
kiss
go.
him live
Wait.
on air. I am this happy right now.
Yes.
Right.
Let's
Is
go,
a
Damon.
Montreal gonna
Let's
be
go,
Montreal.
baby.
This is freak. I can't. I'm reacting to 2 different cameras right now. I don't even know who I am. Oh. What is
We're gonna
happening?
clip this.
This is.
Did I
the
tell you guys? Did I
perfect-
tell you guys or what? Like I got the Shane Wright train hype started about a month ago. So you're welcome.
Go.
Thank you,
Wow.
Grogu's
Montreal
happy.
Canadiens.
Worth it.
For Star Wars
Win the
Day,
draft
Grogu's
lottery.
happy. Let's go.
Ah!
I'm gonna leave him out here if you don't mind.
You guys are
Go
insane.
ahead.
I love
And
it.
Nick
It
can't
is-
even
and-
see straight.
Abs-
She's just
absolutely fireworks in Habs on right now. I
Wow.
love it. This is the perfect reward for the season that we have. Like this
This
is
is
honestly
crazy,
the
y'all.
best that could happen. And I
You know
was
some of you guys.
Just the
still
fact
don't-
that-
I'll get the buzzer out. Get the goal
Here.
horn out.
oh
Get the
wow.
goal horn out. Just
This is a
wait,
W.
okay, first. Here we go. Ready?
This is a W. Light it up. Light it up.
Wait, where's the sound?
Yeah! Let's go!
Let's go.
extremely loud in my ear.
God.
You could tell that Kent's like
Oh,
internally
we did it,
buzzing right
guys.
now. He's trying to stay composed, but you could tell that he's off the walls right now.
I can't believe we won.
Yeah.
David, I love David's
Baby.
reaction. You can't even fake that. Like you can't.
That's just pure joy.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
spoiled it for us, Damon.
I'm
I don't
glad.
even
Yeah, I'm
mind.
kind of glad too. It was worth the
Yeah, that was awesome.
reaction.
Damon spoke for the first time in a year and a half on Habs tonight. I'm just kidding. You're so quiet, buddy. You're so quiet all the time and like
Oh my
reserved and
God.
professional.
Just let
Oh.
loose.
This
And
hasn't
we
sunk in
got-
at all.
The
Hopefully that
last
beats out Steve Dangle's reaction to them getting first in
Oh my
2016.
God.
I think
The
you
last
topped Dangle. He's nothing. You got him. You topped him.
the last
But
time we got a
Pulling up
first
this
rounder
under how
was in
legendary this
1980.
is.
1980. Oh, by the
Yeah,
way,
it does
can
look
we
like
guys, we need to pause for a moment
Okay,
and thank
the hockey
number
gods.
10. Number
Guy.
10.
Yes.
He,
Gila for bringing Shane right there. It is. Put it up close, Shaner. There it is. Speaking of Shane,
I'll get it.
number 10, Guy Lafleur. Thank you, Guy.
Thank you, Guy.
Guy. Yes.
Yes,
Guy,
Sarah.
Guy,
Thank you.
Guy,
We
Guy.
did not get Gallagher.
We did
tonight.
not get Gallagher to Nick.
Guy,
How do you
Guy,
like
Guy,
that?
Guy.
How do you like that?
I love it.
Gee.
now
I
I'm
love
excited.
it. Thank you,
Well, where it counts, we didn't get Gallagher, so we got to be happy about that. I think.
Oh
We
my
do.
goodness. This is crazy, y'all. Well,
So
Should we start printing out the Shane Wright jerseys or what, boys?
nope.
we should have the graphic up somewhere. It's in my list
This is
somewhere.
actually going to be interesting to see who they take, though. It's not a guarantee. I
Hold
don't
on,
think.
Drew.
What if they're really stolen Logan Cooley right now?
What if they're really sold on Nemec or something?
Oh
No,
boy,
we
if he
need- we
goes
need
first,
scoring.
that like I
We
think
need
Kent would
scoring.
lose his
No.
job right then and there.
I don't
Yeah,
think
no.
Nemec's not an
how does
option.
Grogu look in a Habs tonight hat?
this. Look at this.
Amazing.
There's a few things I
Perfect.
want to show. Oh, this
do
is
you
a
have, Drew?
great. Huh?
What did you say? Sorry, you cut out.
I have a pretty cool image. I'm gonna pop up
Go
very
for it.
shortly here.
Well, guys, my computer's about to die, but what a ride! I'm beyond pumped for July 7th, and we will try to be there in
Yes.
person.
you're
Montreal Canadiens
Yes.
speak first. At
gonna see.
home!
You're gonna see the kid.
Guys
Was
are
that Shane?
insane.
I can't see you right
Oh,
now.
it's Shane.
Everyone's
right, bye,
just coming
Shane.
alive. Is he
We
gone?
need to, Deeks, if you have time, please clip that reaction. That's
Oh, I
those
will.
2 minutes of
I will.
just
That'd
a
be good.
nice little freak out. So, okay. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I'm going to
Say what
ask
you're
a
thinking.
hot question just for the hell of
Go
it
for
to
it.
piss a few people off and get you guys' take. Would the Montreal Canadiens trade their first round
Pick.
No.
pick? And if they did, what would you do with it? Damon,
Oh,
You're
I would not
first.
trade it, but If
you're
we
going to
were
have a meltdown.
If they traded Damon, we'll quit Habs tonight.
Unless it's for like McDavid, Draisaitl, Makar, McKinnon. I don't want to
Okay.
no
even
one
hear it.
forget what
I don't
NHL
even want to
Prospect
hear
Report
it.
said on
This is-
our live stream against the Leafs. They wouldn't even trade McDavid in 3 firsts for me.
Yeah, no, that's we can't trade this phrase. This is what we've been working up. This is the
Oh.
beginning of the new era. This is what we need. This is the greatest asset that we can ever ask for. I mean, it's definitely anything's possible. It's definitely a valid question, but I don't even want to think about us trading the first pick unless it's for a guaranteed superstar like the ones I mentioned.
Unless you guarantee we're getting Bedard next year, which no one can, then we're not getting rid of it. I don't know.
Unless we got some insider info, then yeah.
So Suzuki Shane Wright
yeah.
down the middle is actually going to manifest. I talked about this on my channel when I went to see Shane play about a month ago. This is crazy, guys. Like I know that. Okay, but Nick mentioned trading it, but like, do you think the Habs could select Logan Cooley instead? Like, is that a thing? Like, I don't know.
That's
Hilarious.
That would cause a riot in Montreal, to put
That
it
would
nicely.
be like a Marc Bergevin move.
That would, yeah.
That'd be a
Let's
Bergie
be
move,
honest.
yeah.
He'd be
Or
like,
pure
"Hmm,
Gauthier move.
you know what? We're in Quebec.
Gauthier,
Savoie."
that's oh my gosh, that's going back.
He'd pick Savoie
Yeah.
first just because the draft's in Montreal, you
I
know?
saw a meme of
Um,
Gauthier when he drafted Louis LeBlanc. It's someone whispering, if time traveler from the future coming back and whispering in his ear, draft Chris Kreider in Capitals.
Oh, are
All
you kidding me? We
capital
took
letters.
LeBlanc over Kreider.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was the next Guy Lafleur. Hello.
Oh my gosh, beyond embarrassing. Don't even insult Guy. Like
No.
Guy is spitting in his grave right now. Like no,
Yeah.
no. So here's my image, guys. Let's bring it up. Look at this guy right next to Shane Wright.
He was onto something at the beginning.
Yeah.
It wasn't just me, guys. There were other believers. Okay,
Yeah, we got to get
And
this
that
guy
was
on the show.
that was before
And
the
there
new
it
year
is,
too.
boys
He
and
was
girls.
on it. Oh wow,
like
that's a beautiful edit
that.
right there.
You know what? Like even when I saw the picture, I'm like, it looks real and it looks like a good fit. Like he actually does look
His
good in the
head's a
jersey.
little bit too big on it. Sorry, that's just my
Have
inner
to be
dictator
critical.
that's
Have
just,
to be
like,
critical, eh?
nitpicking. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go do my reaction video. Which
Yeah, I was gonna say let's all
is gonna include this, I guess.
bow
'cause-
out because there's really not that much to talk about other than we have the first ball.
Whoop whoop.
Damen with
And,
the initial reaction.
Ole,
Damon will
ole,
become-
ole.
Will I become that
Ole.
guy? Is that's the next question.
Ole.
What's that?
Will I become that guy? That's the next question.
You're the
You're famous,
guy.
buddy. You're gonna
That's what you are.
You're gonna be famous.
That's
I'm telling you.
it was just so funny how it all happened, and Nick and I were just like, okay, like let's not spoil it. And then they were just like, let's go.
He couldn't contain it.
I
He couldn't contain it.
I absolutely
That's what
love
it
it
was.
though. I absolutely
Yeah,
love
that was
it.
beautiful. That was awesome, man.
It was the perfect reaction regardless. So we're going to
Priceless.
clip that for you guys. We're going to spam that on social so that you can relive it all over again and use it for a rainy day. I don't know. Could cheer you up. Meanwhile, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe button, and check out habstonight.net for your merch. Again, I'm going to repeat what I said at the first. We're going to have a promo for Father's Day coming out in the next week. Some brand new merch coming out too that I'm working on. So be sure to stay tuned on that. And hopefully we'll see you guys soon for some sort of hockey content.
When are we
something.
relevant again?
Yeah, I don't know. So maybe we'll
We're
try to
now
do like
relevant.
No, I'm thinking maybe if anybody's available, we could do like a after the first round, maybe playoff hockey chat or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the
Something
Crushing
for
Cam
fun.
boys
Yeah.
will be around too, I'm sure.
Yeah. So we'll get that going for you guys. But meanwhile, thank you so much for hopping on with us tonight. Thank you for handling our craziness and for all your predictions, your comments. We appreciate every single one of you. So this is Habs Tonight wishing you a very good night. And don't forget, we're freaking number one.
We're number one, baby.
Woo!
Grab the champagne bottles, baby. It's time to celebrate.
There you go. All right.
I don't
good night,
drink,
guys.
but I will grab a champagne tonight.
I'll
grab
Atta
a
boy,
water
Damon.
right
Damon's
here.
growing
Grab a
up.
water
everyone.
on the rocks. You're good to go.
Damon's growing up.
All right, guys. Cheers. Have a good night.
Cheers.